It's Buffalo.
It is Buffalo. This is where Dallas is flying into.
Is there snow up home right now?
No, it was like 50 degrees today.
Yeah.
My word. What an unwelcoming place.
Me about Buffalo.
I don't like it here.
Me about Atlanta.
Let's take out the big hitter and get out of this dump.
Oh, okay. So you can like get that talent and have them all in one place essentially. I haven't really done too much strategy in this yet because mostly I've just been like out leveling things.
Yeah.
Anything behind the tower? Nope, just nice and quiet. Why does that music go so hard? Give me the loot. Hello. You wanna fight, punk? Oh, he leveled up, so he's got the he. Actually, I don't think that could be good or bad, because I don't think you can cast heal on him because it will bounce off of him, but any attacks will also bounce off of him.
Ha! Yeah!
Okay, yeah. I've been seeing a lot of Twitter posts where people are like, here's how you breed this thing. I'm like, how did you figure this out? Unless it's like the same mechanic, like, you know, ones from prior games.
Yeah.
Because the, like, competitive scene for this game in Japan is insane. Oh, one mecha mina down. Yeah. Like, I had Dragon Quest monsters as a kid, but I just did not, you know, understand the mechanics well at that age.
Right.
Oh yeah, more talent points, baby. Like, what does selflessness do? Okay.
Interesting.
Wait, I saw a shallow breather.
On a different... Oh, it's right there.
Oh yeah, they're way up there. I am gonna keep focusing on this because I want whoever we fuse them with to just like start with mid heal, you know. But also having mid heal is very nice.
Yeah. All right, Tsunami will be back.
All right. Let's get us that insulator.
You have to remind me to work on the book podcast stuff because I was thinking about it now and I was like, oh, that's what I should have been doing when you were napping, is working on the book podcast stuff, but I forgot, so I just was reading. So
yeah, I mean, if anyone who's here is like, you know, interested in reading books with us and wants to get ahead on the book podcast stuff, we have all of our books picked out for next year.
Yeah, because I was hoping to post about it before the end of this month, like our list.
Yeah.
And like share a link to it.
We get all the way up the funnel. We go here. That's the stat boosts. I think we just go here.
Okay.
Like, I think getting trees filled out as much as possible, because then when you fuse them, they start higher up on the tree already. Join me.
Join me.
He's cute. I like him.
Yeah, he's cute.
Like, you know, once ShamWow is like maxed out in their healing stuff,
a Pokemon readathon pop up on your YouTube homepage.
Like the manga? The Pokemon manga is very dark in the cool ways.
Yeah, is that like you read Yeah, the manga? And is there actual books? There's gotta be books
there
about
are.
Pokemon, yeah.
The Jessie lore is so sad.
Mm.
We need to find a store so we can buy more meat.
Here. Now.
He's kind of cute.
Yeah, they just ride little cannons. They do be hitting pretty hard, though.
Probably because you made them angry.
We're also in just a higher level area now. Classic. Bang is like one of the best spells you get early on in Dragon Quest for crowd control.
Okay. Yeah. I just was wondering, like, specifically what type of Pokemon books would you be reading? Would you be reading, like, a manga, or would you be reading, like, a written, like, a novel, you know?
Well, no, I think, like, it doesn't have to be a Pokemon book. It's like, you know, this is Pokemon Blue, and we're reading a book about water or something.
Oh, okay, I see.
They killed my cat.
How dare they?
Bro, just die already.
I mean, the bang is pretty good.
Yeah, that's why I mean, it's just a great one. Alright. Keep pumping the points in here. Yeah, stuff like that.
I see.
Our book for January is
The Cider House Rules.
By John Irving, which also has a great movie. Have you ever seen it? It's really good. I think it's probably Tobey Maguire's best movie.
We should watch it after
Yeah?
we read it.
It was like a really weird lineup. I went to the movies with Ryan and Emily and, like, you know, all the musical kids. And I can't remember what the first movie was. There was, like, a comedy, and then it was followed up by the Cider House Rules. And I was like, this is a movie about damn abortion.
Mm.
But yeah, once you get the banner done, we can spam it.
Oh. Just break my knee.
It's weird that there's no music here.
Do you think I should make the banner, like, the first 6 months on top and then the second 6 months on bottom? Or should I do, like, your 6 and my 6?
I would do them in order.
In order, okay.
Just because, like, if someone clicks on the banner, then they can be like, oh, it's, you know, April, so, like...
Yeah, maybe I'll just put, like, you know, January 2023.
I mean, if you want to get really
February
creative,
2023,
we can
like,
make a TikTok about it, like a TikTok for it, and because you could just, you know, most videos on TikTok are just you putting your phone there, and
yeah.
If we want to try and, like, actually get more listeners, because we're getting like 50 a month right now, which is not a lot, but it's, you know, for not really doing any work.
Yeah. I do also kind of want to talk about, like, how we're going to structure the podcast itself.
Yeah, so it's a little more organized.
Because I do honestly kind of want to, I don't know if you'll agree with this, but I kind of want to be like, the summary will only be like 10 to 15 minutes.
Me too.
And then the rest of it will just be discussion, because I feel like we're assuming the people who are listening have read the book that we're talking about, so we don't need to go as... Because I feel like right now our summary is like 30 to 45 minutes usually, and I feel like we don't need to go that into it. So, my idea was whoever had picked that book for the month would just, like, write out a summary in advance, so that way we could just read it and then be like, okay, now we're going to discuss.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
I do think it's hard too, because part of our problem is that we pick pretty complex books a lot of times.
Yeah.
Like the plot is complex.
And it's hard to, like, make a succinct summary of, like, a 400, 500 page book, but...
You know, like, if we're gonna be like, I want to talk about this specific moment, right? Then we'll just be like, this is, like, necessary information to understand what's happening here. Like, you know, listening to the Babel stuff, the way they structure that is probably a good thing to kind of imitate.
Mm-hmm.
Stop buffing each other and die. There it is, baby. The Dazzle Flash. Otherwise known as Roundy's skin in the sun.
It blinds you. I'm so white.
Give me your XP. Alright, so we're heading this way. Look at them being cute.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I mean about Pokemon. Like, the Pokemon don't really seem to interact with each other or do anything, right? Yeah, Cider House Rules is for January.
Yo, is that a living pillowcase? Excuse me?
Hi, Gizmo.
I was like, I thought I heard her. Where'd she go?
That's Sasquatch, Ronnie. It's, use its real name when you talk
Sorry.
about it. I will say my books will probably be the harder reads for, like, sheer, like, a lot of them are non-fiction or historical fiction. Look at, we got a baby. Sasquatch.
Oh, here she is. She's refusing to look at
She knows it's 10 minutes until dinner time. She's licking Ronnie's nose, though.
10 minutes till dinner time.
Ronnie's over here tonguing the damn cat.
Look at the cameras. Let them see your cute face. Let them see your cute face. Okay. Go. You just lick her.
We're in Yetisburg. Look at them! They're so fluffy.
Check that out.
Check that out right here. Check this out right here.
Listen up, folks. Barbatos's army will be back to steal our food again soon. None of us want to starve, but we are powerless to resist them. Oh,
Hello.
it seems we have visitors. What's your name? I see.
I see. This is Gizmo with her tongue.
The
Hey,
elder here.
Gizmo.
Look at Howie.
You to our little village.
We're trying to topple the big hit around here.
Oh. Well, you certainly showed up at a good time. The individual you seek is Percival, the captain of Barbatos's army. His
Nice.
goons have
And like I
been
said, I can definitely send you
local villages
PDFs.
and killing anyone who opposes them.
If you lived at one of these things, would you be scared or be like, this seems very cuddly?
Our village is on its last leg.
I think the tongue would disturb me more than any other thing. Like,
If you're looking to take down the big hitter, we should fight together. What do you say?
Yeah, I'll help you out.
Thank you. The army operates out of the Watchtower near our village. Let's rendezvous at the top of the tower. We'll make our way there shortly.
Like, you know, some of my books choices are just non-fiction analysis of, like, why war happens.
don't worry, you have a nice break though when you get to my books.
Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Let me see.
But it just might, it's new, so the library might not have it or whatever.
I also feel like, I think there's a comma in there somewhere, but I don't know. It's by Gabrielle Zevin, I think?
Oh, I love Dune, but it's not like that stuff. Yeah, I mean, like, one of the books I picked is East Side, West Side on the historical origins of genocide and, like, humanitarian crises.
I tried to read Dune when the new movie came out, and I honestly didn't even get that far before I gave up on it, because I agree, I also found it kind of sloggy, so...
I like the later Dune books because they get very, like, philosophical. Okay. Now,
Are you a baby?
welcome to Yetisburg, home of the Powie youth. If we all fight together, we will surely survive. But yeah, and then like some of my books are like Hungarian books in translation and stuff. Speaking of which, I have a Hungarian lesson on Monday.
Okay.
Just so you know, it'll be long before you wake up. But, there's something I was gonna say and I forgot what it was. Oh, so here's my plan for tomorrow morning. You get up, whenever you get up. Do your writing for a little while. We record Mass Effect before we go grocery shopping. Because then I can have it exporting while we're grocery shopping, and when I get back I can post it, watch the Bills game, and go live.
Huh?
So, like, it depends, because, like, there's a lot of I tend to skew towards fantasy, but, like, I'm very picky about my fantasy now, because I'm just tired of reading the same story over and over again. It does kind of look like him.
It does.
It looks like Bumble.
He is a Yeti, too. Is it Bumble? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree. I like fantasy is my top genre. I will read science fiction, but, like, it has to be really good for me to want to invest myself in it.
I don't really think you would enjoy the prose of the books, but the Remembrance of Earth trilogy is so good.
Is that a Ursula?
No, that's the 3-body problem.
Oh, it's the 3-body problem. Okay.
So much cat hair on your face.
Hi, Mom. Well, it's because I keep kissing this little baby right here.
Mom-in-law.
Mom-in-law.
Not quite mother-in-law.
We have something to tell you.
Brownie, look, you're standing over there.
Yo, look at that guy.
There's also the Slime Knights. I challenge you. But yeah, the Remembrance of Earth trilogy goes crazy.
We were just talking about our book podcast, so have you read any more of this month's book, Mom? No, I don't think I read those.
I was like, I don't even think I've ever heard of those.
Grandma will be so... Don't actually tell her that, I was joking. The closest you get to hardcore romance... The Clan of the Cave Bear. Let me see.
I wonder if I could take the large monster from the first area yet. Whose are
I spelled it wrong.
Does ShamWow heal us?
Is it gonna be on Netflix?
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. I thought that was like the Remembrance of Earth trilogy is supposed to be.
Caveman era.
See, like, that does nothing for me. I'm like, I do not want to read books about cavemen.
It's all history. The lady actually studied real history for years to write them. I actually appreciate when authors do that. Like, they actually do the research before writing about them.
Yeah.
Especially if it's historical fiction, like... Saw the movie years ago, but I don't remember what it was about. One movie, but it's bad. I did get my hair did. I got it cut a little bit. I got bangs, and the sides are still too short, but they're gonna grow out.
Yeah, they're growing.
And I'm going back on Thursday to do the blonde. So I'll be blonde come Thursday, and then once we see how blonde we can get my hair, we're gonna decide when to do the blue, so...
Okay, so right now...
It's not purple, it's just my normal color. I didn't dye it at all.
I like, it looks pretty brown. Maybe a little gray as she gets older.
Excuse me? Look who's talking.
Yeah, but it's hot when men are gray.
Excuse me? Forget what I said about us being married. Yeah, we would be very tiny on a phone, that's true. 10 to 12 in the first books, the main part, but she's also big. Oh, yeah. You know, honestly, I don't hate when they do that, when they age up a character, because it's gonna have, like, themes like that, but, I mean, I do also see how that can really change the tone of the character.
Yeah. I'm pretty much a purist. Like, if you're gonna make a movie, the changes have to be for really big reasons, and, like, just because you're uncomfortable with it, like, as a director or an audience, does not constitute a big enough reason, in my opinion.
Well, and if it wasn't that important, yeah. I hate when they include stuff like that, and they're just like, it's to make you feel, like, the grittiness of the times, and I'm like, there's other things you could do that would, like, make you feel like the grittiness of the times.
Yeah.
But the rest of the story was weird with her being an adult.
That's like I love the Beautiful Creatures movie, but they make the one change with, they combine two characters, and it's clear they haven't read the rest of the series because it makes it impossible to make the books correctly then. It's not, like, a good movie, but it is one of my favorite, like, cheesy witch romance books. I remember we watched that on the Valentine's Day where we went... I think we went to the... not aquarium, astrology center.
Planetarium?
Yeah, planetarium. And I think we also got Vietnamese.
Yeah,
And then
I think that was the same year,
Yeah.
And you were like, not for me.
I'd have to try it again. I don't know, maybe I got, like, a particularly crunchy piece of bread, but it was, like, I had to really, like, chew through the bread, and then I was like, now I'm getting, like, this weird cold texture, and it just was not pleasant. Because, like, all the stuff together, right, sounds good to me. I should try another banh mi.
Mm-hmm.
Shut tight. It doesn't open.
Okay, gotta sneak in, I guess? Oh! I was like, he's figured it out.
Hey, what are we supposed to... What? I guess I can't go that way?
Half a dozen of each type. Is there any cookie type we would like more of?
I need to know the types of cookies in general.
Well, she said them last time, but there's regular sugar cookies and then gingerbread are definitely two. The triple chocolate chip cookies, the Hershey Kiss cookies, the Mexican wedding cakes, the...
What's a Mexican wedding cake?
I think they have some kind of nut in them, and they're kind of just have a vanilla flavor, and then they're dusted with, like, powdered sugar, I think? I was gonna read Keely's comment. Found it cool because you learn how they made weapons and tools and leather and clothes. Could probably tan a hide just from reading the book. Yeah, so you feel like you actually maybe learned a real skill from reading it. Oh, no Hershey Kiss cookies this year. Well...
Riley's like, it's not even worth it anymore. I mean, off that list, I gotta go with the triple chocolate. Triple chocolate chip? But I don't know what the Mexican, wedding cake cookie is, so...
What kind of nut is in those ones?
I love nuts.
You do love nuts.
I do. Italian chocolate balls?
So I think those kind of taste like devil food cake, and then they're covered in like a hard chocolate shell. Is that right? Am I thinking of the right cookie?
Come on. I'm actually not sure how to get into this place, so I'm just running around right now. Oh, wait. The Yeti told me to meet him somewhere.
You gotta go meet him.
Where I'm supposed to be meeting him?
Chopped walnuts and lots of powdered sugar is the Mexican wedding cake. So they
Okay.
kind of have like a vanilla flavor, if I remember correctly, and then it's just like a nut. It's like this big, and then dusted with powdered sugar. There. Some of the food they talk about in those seen people make on YouTube videos about historical food, like tasting history.
Interesting.
Could be interesting, yeah. I think I wouldn't mind a little extra of the Italian chocolate balls. I feel like I definitely ate a lot of those. And then the triple chocolate chip. Taste it. You've been watching Tasting History?
We honestly haven't watched our shows in a couple of days, but I think we were just like busy.
Yeah, we were busy. I feel like I've been reading a lot more the last few days,
Me too.
and I'm trying to get through. Not that it's a struggle, because I really am enjoying tomorrow a lot, but like just sitting down and taking time to read versus watching something.
Yeah, and like
so-
having like a more quiet reading time I've been like focused on, like, you know, like I'm putting my phone somewhere, you know, I'm putting on some music, making some tea.
He just did the OG chocolate chip cookie recipe. I wonder when the first chocolate chip cookie was ever made. Did they tell you in the show? Alright, Gizmo, I see you looking at me.
She's like, it's dinner time.
If you get up, I'll give you the wet food, Gizmo. You just gotta get up. The Italian chocolate balls and the Mexican wedding cakes are my favorite. Peter discovered it, and we've been watching all the Xmas bakes. You saw that one too? Well, I mean, if you don't want to give up more of the chocolate balls because they're your favorite, I understand. I will accept. My consolation cookie would probably be gingerbread, because I really like gingerbread cookies. So
I also quite like gingerbread. Let's heal up. Gizmo's vibing.
Gizmo's vibing, but her tail is also, like, smacking my leg, like, can you get up and feed me? But she's sitting on me, so I can't get up. They sold the recipe to Toll House in the one we saw. Interesting. Hi!
Is Toll House a company I should know?
Yes, Toll House cookies.
Oh.
You have well, I mean, if you got a ton of them, I will definitely take some. History of the chocolate chip cookie: Depression versus World War II. Honestly, I love chocolate chip cookies. You love World War II. Maybe this is for us. I opened it so that we'll have it in the yeah, Toll House chocolate chips. So I know that you don't like Friends, but there's a joke in one of the in one of the seasons where
Gizmo was like,
I'm sorry. Where the one character, Phoebe, she's distraught.
you mean the best character?
Phoebe is like the best character. Loses her grandma's secret chocolate chip recipe. So she tries to have Monica, who's a professional chef, help her recreate them. And every recipe they try, she's like, no, this doesn't taste right. This doesn't taste right. And then eventually, after they've made like hundreds of batches of cookies, she's like, yeah, I wish that I could just remember. It came from like her old friend, something Torhus. And she's like, Toll House? She's like, Toll House cookies? And she picks up like a pack of the chocolate chips and is like, is this the recipe? And she's like, yeah, that's the recipe. Anyway,
I had
Gizmo
never
got up, so.
heard of that brand until now.
Toll House cookies.
Alright, so wait, before you go, do you think if I jump down and go through that pipe, that'll lead me where I need to go?
Maybe.
It's not that I dislike Friends also, it's that Friends is the inferior of all the 90s sitcoms, whereas Seinfeld is the king.
I mean, there are definitely aspects of Friends that do not
Yeah.
At some point.
Also, rip to Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
Rip to a real one. Because Chandler is a good character. Also, David Schwimmer is, an underrated voice actor, I think. Oh, it's one of the Dust Devil guys. I had never heard of this, tasting history until recently. It's kind of a cool idea. Cyclown.
Ha! Yeah!
Scouting failed. Now they're mad. Yeah. I'm gonna, I've been telling myself that the, like, 2 months of really healthy... And I don't really have a sweet tooth in general, so, like, cutting that kind of cholesterol out is not hard for me. But, you know, but I'm pretending that the 2 months of healthy eating is gonna counteract the Christmas cookie eating. I mean, I just watched both. Also, sitcoms are great. Like, I just love them. Also, I'm just still sad about Andrew Brower, or however you say his name. Like, that just kind of came out of nowhere.
Oh, Anthony.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like, earlier, John messaged me and said something, like, he was like, you were right about this, and I was like, vindication! And then I was like, oh, he died. Also, when damn Jake in that show, tortures people by playing guitar out of tune and screaming in their ear to get them to confess to crimes. But, like, so, you know, my entire comedic repertoire, oh, we got a Restless Armor, was defined and developed by Jerry Seinfeld. Okay, so, give you a smoked sirloin, Restless Armor. We'll try and scout you, but it probably won't work.
Here. Now.
Yeah, all the girls in elementary school, I remember, were always talking about the new episode of Friends and the new episode of Smallville. And Nolan and I would watch Friends, but, like, it was just because it was on through, like, inertia. And it came out before The Simpsons, and we used to watch The Simpsons every night.
He's napping.
We got the Cycle, and I'm trying to get the Restless Armor now. We're also inside the fortress, kind of.
Nice.
Oh, he didn't want to join. You think you can escape me?
Yeah! Share the wiki for it. It did pull up pictures from the movie. And, like, this blonde lady and, like, caveman.
I just, like... If you told me a book was, like, set in the caveman era, it would have to be truly miraculous to pull my interest. Just personally, like, you know, time period-wise for me. I need someone else who can do buffing, because Shamma has mid-heal now. but they don't use it that much because they're focused on buffing.
Yeah.
The Clan of the Cave Bear. I do think someone came into Barnes & Noble once and asked me to find those books for them, and I was like, lady, are you okay? None of us had ever heard of it. Okay. Alright, let me, So you're my attacker. Give you that. No, wait. I lied.
Thank you. That's what the ladies at the salon said too, but you know, I always feel like we just have to hype each other up at the salon because they're like, yeah, you look so cute.
Also, like, right, you just paid them money.
Yeah. I mean, this sounds kind of interesting.
Alright. In we go.
I was gonna say, I was wondering what would the talking be like? Do they, like, have a lot of dialogue in these books? Because they're, like, early, you know, civilizations. Yeah, speculating, like, what that would be like between the two different, I guess they'd be species. Cro-Magnon and...
Alright, teleport back and heal up, and then we'll come back here. Zoom! I'm telling you, as someone who doesn't like any other people, they don't like each other. They're like, I don't know who you are, you're weird, but that lady over there, she kinda is sexy.
Zoom!
Oh, I do, you know, I really like, when they include, like, hand signs as, like, a part of,
Yeah.
like, the communication system in books. Because, I don't know if that comes from, like, my mom is a speech language pathologist, and so I used to do, like, sign language with her when I was little and stuff. But, like, I also find it really interesting when they include that, like, listen, I know Pat Rothfuss, he's got his issues, okay? But in the second book, they have that society that he goes to train with, and their faces stay completely neutral and expressionless when they talk, but then they do hand signs to, like, express their emotions, so you have to, like, learn the signs and be like, oh, they're happy, because you can tell by, like, the sign they're using when they're talking to you. And I thought that was a really interesting, like...
Yeah.
Like, I like when they do stuff like that.
Well, and I think that's the problem with Western media. Western media really wants external conflict.
Mm-hmm.
But I prefer internal conflict.
Yeah.
Because I'm always at odds with myself.
I like both of them, honestly. Like, internal or external, as long as they're done well. I don't mind.
And also, like, I think a lot of writers they understate body language in books, and body language is so useful. We got an exoskeleton. Look at that guy.
There he is.
He's looking at us.
He's shaking.
Okay. Like my student today that I was writing with, he was so obsessed with the book being in, like, first person and mainly in thoughts. And I was like, I'm not gonna tell you this is wrong because there is no right way to do this, but I hate this.
First person and mainly in thoughts, doesn't that make sense, or...?
It does. Like, stylistically, it's completely unappealing to me.
I do think I still remember how to spell my name. Veronica. Veronica.
Well, that reminded me of is that if you say Chat GPT in French, it sounds like cat. I've heard it.
I also remember the sign for cookie and cake. I probably used those a lot when I was a kid, so I assume that's why those stuck with me. She befriends animals, so she was your hero. I mean, yeah, honestly, when I was a little kid, any story about a girl, and she's like, this is her wolf best friend.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, hell yeah! Or there was one I read that was like, I think she had a hawk, and I was like, yeah.
How did you not get into Animorphs?
I don't know, honestly.
You
I
missed
don't
the
know.
best book series of the 90s.
Yeah.
Anne Rice could never.
And then and then this means friends, right? This means friends? I'm asking my mom, I don't know if I remember. We go like this. I think.
What? It says-
I knew every pet's name in our neighborhood. Exactly. I was like, I don't know who their owner is, but I know that this dog is called. Yeah, so this means friends. Sign language. I still remember a little bit of it. I bet if I took a sign language class, which I have honestly thought about
My
like
mom took
looking
sign
into,
language.
I think that I would remember it really quickly, and I already know the whole alphabet, like A, B, C, D, E. Maybe I don't remember the alphabet, but you know, once I got into it, I was.
It's such a good thing that we're aging out of doctors like that. Communication is communication, you know, like, if it works, it works.
Yeah, exactly. This is a sign for please. I also used that a lot as a little kid.
Tell me you said please? You just said please.
I said please. Well, you know, I learned that this worked. If I said please, then it meant that, you know.
That's actually an issue I have with language, is I think thank you, you're welcome, and please are overused and should not be used unless you really, you know, have a true emotion with it.
I also signed sorry a lot too. I don't remember what sorry was. Is this thank you? Going like this, I think. Maybe this is sorry. And then this is boy. Like a baseball cap. And then this is girl, I think cause like a bonnet. Like
Watching
a bonnet string or something.
the Babel speakers, the sign interpreters go off while the Babel person's like, I was in Italy and I was studying, like, you know, like they're like switching languages and stuff, and the sign language person's just like going crazy over there.
I only remember Apple now. You paused me?
Probably hit pause on the.
Oh, you hit pause on exit? What I said was this thank you. Going like this. Or was that please? More milk please at 2. I thought that was great. Honestly, I also feel like every child has a different, like, level, right? So you shouldn't just be like, oh, something's wrong, like, right off the bat necessarily. Now I really just kind of want to get back into sign language.
You can talk about it with my mom. What are you doing over here, little dude? Alright, bathroom time. You're in charge.
Alright, I'm gonna hold this controller as it auto battles.
And try and find your way to the boss. Luna.
Hi, Luna.
Demon. Check out that movie.
I'm doing such a good job. You guys are pretty tough. Parents parents tell me that they don't want you to use signs or pictures because they want their children to talk. I always say that I'm teaching them to communicate, and when they realize that it's quicker to say it than sign or use pictures, they'll do it if they can. I don't know if he wants me to assign these talent points, so I'm just gonna let him know that some people got them when he gets back, and he can do whatever he wants at that point. I was like, can I interact with this? Okay, this is apparently a dead end. Oh, I was like, why is my chair moving? It's because Luna's trying to get up here. I'm sorry, Luna. It's over here. Leave me alone! Okay, this seems... Maybe this is right. Alright, let's fight these people. I was like, oh, he had no MP, but he has, like, full MP now. I wonder why that is. Oh, because he leveled up, maybe? Yo, get buffed. Bob Ross?
Yeah.
What?
I want another Pepsi.
Oh, okay.
Pepsi.
Peepsy. Son had issues with his throats for all sorts of reasons. He had surgery on it. He was on a ventilator. It was fine if he did not want to talk. See, yeah, and that makes sense too, that, like, obviously at that point, maybe he's not gonna want to talk, so, like, learning sign would at least make it so that he could communicate, right? Huh? Yeah, I dropped dice. So I thought I only dropped one piece, but maybe it split into multiple pieces. Elementary school kids know who is Bob Ross? I mean, he must still be on, like, PBS and stuff, right?
Every episode of Bob Ross's show is free on Twitch. It's a 24/7 stream.
I have always wanted to try the Bob Ross painting thing where you, like, follow along to a Bob Ross. You know how he's like,
yeah,
happy little trees. I'm leaving on this page because there's some talent points.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to assign them before without you, so.
And we got ShamWow. Yo, they're all one more level and they're gonna have this whole tree maxed out.
Mm-hmm.
And getting up there to that wisdom plus 24.
Zammy.
Yeah, Zammy, baby. Medium dark element. I definitely have a sweet tooth today.
You have a Bob Ross shirt that you wear on Bill's Day. Is it Bob Ross painting that little
The
buffalo?
fat buffalo that Josh made?
Josh Allen drew? Is that what the shirt is? I think I've seen that meme.
I want that, like a shirt with that buffalo on it, even though it, like...
That would be funny if there's a Bob Ross one with him.
What if there's a Christmas ornament?
Or Josh Allen looking like Bob Ross.
Yeah.
The only thing you can say is even remotely negative as a teacher. He did not realize that he was so very talented. Things were easy for him.
Sorry, who?
For
Bob Ross?
Bob Ross?
That's actually an interesting thing. I bring this up a lot of times about trying to find good soccer coaches for the U.S. men's national team. You would think getting like someone like Messi as a coach would work, right? But they're so much more skilled naturally. They don't understand how hard it is for normal people to do stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes. It's just an interesting thing. Like, it's hard for me to teach, like, poetic flow and stuff because I've never had to think about it.
Yeah.
Well, and also I've never had a thought in my life, but...
I'm trying to see... I think this is where I came from. Sorry. You gotta go down the ladder.
Wait.
Because that's where the chest you open and everything is.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, you gotta go down and then... I don't know if there's another area that you have to get to, or... like, if there's another ladder or what.
There is a ladder over there. Wow, wow.
With 80s spiky hair, I honestly feel like I wouldn't mind having Yep.
That's a great shirt.
You want me to get you that shirt?
I don't think I would ever actually wear that shirt, but it's funny.
That is the little buffalo that Josh Allen drew.
Yeah.
When they asked him to draw the Bills logo, that's what he drew. I'm sure you know that, Mom. But...
oh, God! Free
they're
me!
hunting you down. I used to have my hair short enough that I could, like, spike it in the front. Back when I was in college, I think.
I have a feeling
it was like that.
the boss of this area is gonna kill us because I don't have the items to refill my magic.
Uh-oh.
Unless, like, we somehow hard counter them, you know?
Well, hopefully, maybe there will be, like, a teleporter thing closer. Is there usually one farther?
But it doesn't
in?
teleport you in, it teleports you out.
Oh.
So, like, you know, you just can leave easier. There's CMB.
There he is!
Give me your XP.
Alright, have fun with bingo.
Double check. Bum, 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 bum. I've only got healing stuff.
Wait, what is the... that?
That's HP to all allies. I haven't used any of these just because I don't want to use them until I have like someone I really want to use them on.
Yeah. The cool book?
Oh, the Regency role-playing game?
Oh yeah, the Regency one? That looks like the boss area.
Yep.
Oh, it's fading into the boss. No, I haven't talked to her or showed her that one yet. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure she would think it was interesting. Honestly, I sometimes joke about, like, when I go home running, like, a mini one-shot for the family over there, but, like, maybe that would be better, is to do, like, one of the Regency ones or something.
Calm yourselves.
There's 4 of them. There's 5 of them.
My name is Percival. Prithee, state thy business here.
We're here to murder you.
You took my
Say your business here. Okay.
That's you every time you wake up.
Is it?
I'm back in reality.
Percival! Your reign of terror hath come to an end!
Yeah, no one says calm down unless there's, like, a valid reason, you know.
Yeah, but when people say that, it's not usually, like, the fact that you're not calm, it's the fact that you're not effective usually if you're not, right? Like...
I feel like most of the time saying calm down just doesn't really help
yeah.
anybody.
Which is why when you're hangry, I don't say that to you.
Thanks.
I don't think with Keely, though, when Ronnie's hangry, Ronnie is not the same person.
Yeah, I get very...
Like, yesterday, I was hungry, so I laid sadly at the end of the bed and stared at Ronnie. Ronnie would have been yelling.
I know I wouldn't have been yelling.
You'd be like, I've got to finish reading this chapter, and I'd be like, why don't you just go get food and then finish it? You'd be like, no, I got to finish this chapter first, and then I'm gonna like wash my hands for some reason, and then maybe I'll go.
Why wash my
Because you just keep adding like weird little chores that don't need to be done immediately.
Excuse me?
And I'm like, just go get food. We'll probably get our ass kicked, probably.
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad. He does have Fizzle. Not that we have mana anyways.
I was
so.
like, spells prevented, but it doesn't really matter because...
Come on, gang. Keep it up.
the plates do seem to be suffering.
I guess I could heal them. They are hitting for a pretty good amount of damage, so...
Oh, no.
The sick-ass guitar solo. There you go. Yeah, keep doing that. Uh-oh. He has Crackle Slash.
It's always sugar. Because sugar releases the endorphins.
Well, see, it's weird. Well, I mean, like, obviously I don't get the same hormonal cravings as women. But, like, when I have a craving, it's salt. It is always salt. Like, even this is sweet, this tastes salty to me, like, in a certain way. Plates are dead. Can I change this? I can, I forgot, I can pull
Interesting.
Yeah, and you're on attack duty, buddy. Keep it going, gang. Right now, he's not doing shit. ShamWow said I'll crush him.
Most of your cravings are salty or citrus. Interesting. Yeah, I'm always like, that's how I am too. I'm like, can I just have like a chocolate cake right now? Or something like, something very sugary.
Holy crap! He one-hit the cat!
Damn. Or I go completely the opposite and I'm like, don't put food in front of me because...
I don't know how you don't eat. It's so weird. It's worrisome.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm just not hungry.
Okay, so, I think we want you... on support.
Mm-hmm.
Support your allies.
We can put you on healing. And then the rest, well, you don't have any mana, so you can just attack.
That's all they're doing anyway.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the signs for sure, is when things that you like the smell of suddenly start making you feel sick.
In general, and this is, I am the exception to the rule, I think coffee usually smells pretty bad.
Yeah, Ian doesn't like coffee in general, but I'm also an avid coffee lover, so...
This guy is tough.
And bodies definitely are weird.
Damn, dude.
Dang, he's just knocking
He's hitting for
everybody out.
137.
Your pig, though, is not giving up. If you could have had Kabuff, like with the ShamWow.
Yeah? I mean, it'd probably work out.
Jesus.
He has an ability called Last Legs, too.
Oh. Ian, think of something you love the smell of, no matter what it is, and then suddenly it makes you want to puke.
What do I love the smell of?
Meat.
Bread?
Bread, yeah. Bread. Fresh bread.
Damn, dude.
Dang.
I want to do some synthesis with some of the people we have, but I'm so close to maxing out a tree of them, you know? You know, there's one smell. It's not that I love it. I actually hate it. But that makes me retch, and it's damn broccoli and cheddar soup. You people who make that shit are crazy. It smells rancid.